What's up, everyone? It's your boy Young Chef Padre, back at it again with some good food. Yo, guys, Halloween's upon us, y'all. The zombies and the vampires are taking over. Oh, I know what you're thinking. Yo, Padre, what can I eat for my last meal before they take over, yo? Yo, I got you, my nigga, I got you. Today we'll be making super pumpkin pie. By the way, guys, I would make this video in a like costume or whatnot, but niggas too broke, yo. What can I tell you? Maybe next year. All right, guys. So we'll start with making our crust. There's a tons of ways to make a crust, but I'll do it my way. I'll do it the way I know. And like if you want to do it your way, it's fine. I won't come to your house and beat your ass up for that. So I'll start off with putting my butter in a bowl, and I'll just put it in the microwave. Alright, now we'll put some stuff in it. Beware, guys, that'll be one of the only times I'll be actually measuring my stuff, and that's only because it's a dessert. So I feel like, you know, with desserts, you kind of have to measure these stuff. Alright, so butter is melted right now, as you can see. So I let it cool down for a bit. Now it's still warm, you know, but it's cool down. Now we'll put a tablespoon of virgin oil. You could put vegetable oil as you want, but I like my olive oil better. And then we'll put sugar and salt. Alright, so now we'll put some flour in there. We should put
20 minutes later.
Cup and a third. So with my 2 measuring cups right here, I'll be doing that. Time to stir it up.
Where you at? I'm in the kitchen. I cooking dance. This my cooking dance.
Alright, so I took out a dish plate right now, and I just spread butter in it so that it doesn't stick. And then I'll just pretty much spread all the batter onto the plate, and I'll put it in the oven. Alright, now that we've done the crust, we'll just cover it with China wrap, and we'll throw it in the fridge.
Ingredients: we'll need pumpkin, sweetened condensed milk, nutmegs, and cinnamon sticks. Now let's get started.
Alright, we back. We'll start by taking off the top of the pumpkin here. So one good swoop. I mean, but if you don't have samurai skills like me, you can just cut it off, you know, like a regular human being. Alright, now we'll lay it cut side down, and we'll cut it in half. Alright, so now that we cut it in half, we'll take all of this membrane and all of those out. So we'll scoop all of this with a spoon, you know, pretty basic. Alright, so now that all the seeds are out, we'll put it on the baking sheet, skin side up, and yeah. And then I'll just put it on the oven for like 35-40ish minutes, and then we'll see what's up with it. Alright, okay, so I took my pumpkin out of the oven. It should be good now. And you pretty much know it's good when it's soft and tender, because that's what you're looking for. Alright, so now I took the pumpkin off of the oven. Now what I'll have to do is peel the flesh out. Alright, now the peel is all off, so I'll just cut it in big chunks, kinda. Put it in my mixer. You can put it in a food processor as you wish. Okay, so before starting, we'll just put the baking sheet back in the oven to settle it for the filling. All right, now we just put everything in the bowl and hope for the best. With my teeth. Ta! Condensed milk. Around, I bought a can of like 10 ounces. It's around that much for a pumpkin. So yeah. And sweetened condensed milk is better because it gives that nice sweetness to it, you know? And it's also really creamy. Let's see how I can bring this up. Ooh, art. Hashtag art. Alright, so this is done. Now I'll just grate some nutmeg, some cinnamon, and yeah, let's just add a bit of salt. Boom! Now we'll just stir it up. Hey, stir it up. Hey. Alright, let me just put my balls away. And my shaft. Alright, let me taste that ish. It's really sweet. It has a lot of flavor to it. I'd say I'd compare it to that. Trick or treat. Man, shut your ass up. No, not that. I meant that. Trick or treat. Oh yeah, for sure. I have a whole bag of candy to give away. Yeah, okay, that looks more like a sweet thing. Last step, take your crust off the fridge and just pour everything in. My crust, oh my god. My crust is really thin and really unexistent. That's because, screw the crust. Alright, in the oven. Alright, so you know what time it is. It's chicken time, baby. Alright, so I was thinking like, yo, what drink could go with the dessert, you know, with a sweet dessert? And then I thought about a sweet drink, but then sweet and sweet could be good, but too sweet could also be, you know, not so good. So I went with like sweet and sour. So I went with the apple martini. Alright, so apple martini, it's an alteration of a regular martini, which you might know or might not know. Anyhow, you'll learn it in my channel soon, not today. Just so you guys know, as pretty much everything, every cocktail, there's like tons and tons of ways to make this one. So I'll show you my way of doing it, and also with the liquors that are in my region. And that's the dessert. This cocktail, I like it to do it precise. So as of my martinis, I like to use a jigger for it. So we'll start off by putting ice in our shaker, in our Boston glass. And then we'll put 2 ounces of vodka and half and half. That's how I like to do it. Some people like to put in some sweet and sour mix in there. Some people like to put, instead of triple sec or corn tour, they like to put some simple syrup, some sweet and sour. In the US, I know they use apple pucker. Unfortunately, here we don't have apple pucker. So yeah, you can pretty much alter it the way you want it to. But that's the way I like it the most. So we'll start off with 2 ounces of vodka. Gently pour in there. Half an ounce of Luxardo sour apple. So any apple liqueur pretty much. And half an ounce of Cointreau. Or triple sec. For broke ass niggas like me. And then stir. So yeah, that's pretty much the drink, and then you stir it. I just thought about it right now because, you know, it's a bit sour. I thought about like, you know, some people make it sweeter with simple syrup and more cointreau or whatever. But me, because I have some balls, and you saw them, they were on the table earlier, I will put some of my pie filling in there, and we'll see how it goes, how it tastes like, because I'm funky like that, you know. I'll just put a tablespoon in there, you know, a bit less actually. You know, I don't want to mess up my recipe, just to add a bit of sweetness to it, you know, and just to make it, you know, a bit funky, a bit Halloween-y. And gently pour it in our cocktail glass. Oh, it's yellow, it's pretty. All right, pumpkin pie is ready. Tasting time, let's go. So I'll just put a bit of whipped cream on top of it, you know, just to enhance the taste. All right, let's taste it. And then let's have a sip of that. Yeah, I don't really feel the, I don't really taste the pumpkin filling, but yeah, it's really good. Hope you like it. Cheers.